Linus Tech Tips coverage of CES 2014 is brought to you by NCIX.com, your source for great technology, selection, and service, along with Corsair Memory and Western Digital.
Hey guys, we're at the Intel booth checking out the BMW i3. I know we don't review cars, we review computers, but this car is kind of turning into a computer, so I thought it might be okay. Before you get into the car, using your phone, you can do many things. You can locate it on a map, you can send maps to it as a destination, you can unlock and lock the doors, you can flash the headlights and honk the horn, you can check your tire pressure, and you can see how much available range you have left, amongst other things, and that's just before you get into the car. Once you're in the car, your phone seamlessly integrates to everything. BMW has introduced Connected Drive, which is a way of syncing your phone with your car through app APIs, which is quite wonderful. Something that I did while I was in the car was actually I set up a Pandora playlist through my phone, which was very quick and very easy to do, and I was able to set out a tweet, which I've deleted now, but still, which just, I put GPS data in the car, and it was able to tweet out, I am going to, and then bleep like where I was going to, which is actually pretty interesting because the whole idea with this car is you're not supposed to type anything. There's predefined messages and stuff so that you can quickly use their dial system to be able to quickly access the predefined messages, and you're not supposed to be distracted while you're driving, which honestly is not something that I can complain about. You don't install apps on the car. One thing that's interesting is if you have older like smart enabled cars, they have apps installed on them, but they become kind of outdated after a while and might not necessarily matter. What's cool about this car is you don't install the apps. You install them on your phone, which is really easy to manage, and then your phone syncs their APIs through the car so you can control them with the car, but it's all going through your phone. This car is smart. If you start to go outside of your range, or if you've given it a destination that is outside of your range, it'll automatically react and start trying to give you options. So a few things that it can do is give you an option of a charging station that's right beside public transit, so you can set your car up to charge and take public transit. Or it'll just show you charging stations along the way and give you optional destinations, like mini destinations, so you can stop there along your route. Also, if you're worried about that at all, there's a two-cylinder 650cc repurposed motorcycle engine which you can use as a generator to charge up the car if you're nowhere near a charging station, but charging stations are becoming much more common these days. The concierge service is wonderful. It's about $250 for 3 years to get 3G access to the car, and then that enables a whole bunch of different functionality about maps and all this other kind of stuff because the car will have 3G, so it can show you where it is on a map and a bunch of other things. And then on top of that, there's a $150 for 3 years charge for concierge, which breaks down to about $50 per year, which is really not that bad for how awesome it is. You just press a button on the car, and then someone connects to you through phone service through the car, and then you can ask them anything. So something I did was I asked them for bubble tea. So I'm going to ask them for bubble tea in Las Vegas.
BMW says, this is Brandon. How may I help you?
I was wondering if I can get some bubble tea in Las Vegas.
I do apologize, sir. What was the first part of that?
I was wondering if we could get bubble tea in Las Vegas.
Just a moment, I'll pull it up for you.
No problem.
Yeah, I did pull one up about 3 miles away from you. It looks like the closest.
That sounds great. By any chance, do you know if they have honeydew bubble tea?
Yeah, I can pull up their website in just a moment. They do.
That sounds great. And you can push that map to my car?
Yes, sir. It should be available shortly.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. I'll include the call. I have one for the rest of your day.
Awesome. Have a great day. Say you got into an accident. One really cool thing this car can do is detect what type of accident it was. So say you flipped, or you rolled, or you got rear-ended, or you rear-ended someone else. It can then figure out how many people were in the car and try and figure out how severe the accident was and call emergency services and get them there as soon as possible. Although this car is quite protected because it is made out of carbon fiber, it's still good to know that that security blanket is there. Again, guys, I know we don't review cars, but this car is practically a computer, so I thought I would do it anyways. It's incredible how connected this car is. Once you get into the car, you realize that it is a experience based on your phone, it is experience based on wireless data, it is experience based on how everything else in the technical community is moving. Cars are finally getting to that point, in my opinion. So, as always, thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video and want to see other CES 2014 videos, which probably won't be about cars, be sure to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips. And as always, thank you to our sponsors, NCIX, WD, and Corsair.